Hi YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Because of the popularity and people asking me to do a review on this Android Dash CD player, DVD player, stereo system, so I thought I would just do a video to do a review, show you guys the features, what it has, how it sits in, just overall visual, functionality, and all that good stuff. So sorry it took a long time to do this, and thanks for your feedback on the previous video on the installation. So here it is. This is the Android unit. It is pretty responsive. You can see this widget here is permanent. You can't move it, you can't change it. It's permanent. There's a couple features in here. So this little rocket launch thing helps you free up memory. This speaker goes into your audio preferences. Let's just go there. So it tells you kind of where your audio is. This is your brightness level, and there you go. Right now it's set as maximum brightness. You can use the line here, scroller, to change your brightness. Let's do that again. Another way you could do it is through the dim button here, and it will cycle through various brightness levels. This goes right to your amplifier. I have it on the loud setting, and the tuner is set to rock. You can scroll through different settings. So the best setting with the best bass seems to be on the rock settings. I get a nice good balance on the music tunes, but you can also customize by changing the frequencies on however you like to listen to. On the fader, you can move the volume to rear, center, or front, or you can just set it to driver. You can set it just to rear, set it to just to front, or all. Some cool options there. This little guy takes you to the full menu. So you see I have some downloaded apps on here. They're all open to use. Although I don't suggest using them while driving, they are open to use. So my discretion, do not operate this while driving for your safety. So let's see, let's go through the settings. I'm gonna show you the about device here, and let me turn off my lights here so you get that annoying orange light out of there. So you get your memory is 1024, so you get 1 gig. CPU is a ARM Cortex A9 1.6 gigahertz, 4 of those. And let's see, the version info is probably what you want. So it is an Android 5.1. And let's see any. So you got your Wi-Fi settings. I am actually connected to Wi-Fi right now, and I'm going to show you some of the apps with using the Wi-Fi. You got some tethering, VPN, so typical Android settings. You got your sound. I turned off that keynote, so every time you click something it doesn't beep. You got your display settings, brightness, wallpaper, storage. Got the internal space. I think it's 8 gigs if I'm correct, or it might be 12 gigs. I don't remember right now. And then you also have your memory, micro SD, 2 of them. So right now this one here contains the GPS maps, and this one is just a personal one for music. I've also got, gonna put this in the dash here. Let me get the USB. I didn't think about pulling that out earlier, but here it is. I've got a USB connector. It actually has 2 USB connectors. Right now, one of them is being used for the camera that I have. That records. So, and one of them's free for charging or inserting a flash drive. Oh, there goes my. Okay. And so what else do you want to see here? You got GPS, driving settings, watch videos while driving is open right now. Again, disclaimer, do not watch videos while you're driving for your safety. Reversing X mirror off right now. So I've also got a reverse backup camera attached to this. That's through a regular RCA. And I'll demo that in a second. So if your camera is upside down or right side up and you need to mirror the image, I will flip it for you. The reversing volume sound attenuation is basically the volume you're setting to when you are reversing, and the backup camera is on. It helps you to turn down the volume automatically. So I've set it to -4, so we'll turn the volume for whatever music video you're playing down 4 notches. So it helps you pay attention to your surroundings. And I've got the rear view ruler. Let me get that light out of there too, the reflection. There we go. That is on, and I'll demo what that means later. Steering wheel keys. So there's nothing in here, but it does have a canvas to use your steering wheel buttons, and I'm gonna demo that soon. Let's see, extra settings. Oops, what else do we have? Shutdown delay when ACC off. So this is the time that you can put when you turn the ignition off to how long you want the Android to stay awake in the background. I put to the maximum of 2 hours because it will help avoid going through the entire startup. If you know, just getting out of your car, going to a store to pick something up, 10-15 minutes and you're back. You're not waiting for the whole Android system to reload. You just pick up where you left. And I don't have any battery issues either, so I don't see any problems with that. Allowed to play music automatically when USB or SD is inserted. Yes. And then you have your DVR storage. That's for your camera recording. And so we went through the amplifier, accessibility, the same kind of stuff. Backup, reset accounts are typical stuff that you have in Android. And we went through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth is self-explanatory. So let's look at some of the stuff we have here. So I told you I have Wi-Fi connected right now. And it's telling me about there's some heavy traffic in the area. You get live updates. You get your toolbar, quick access. And so why don't I demo, for example, the maps first. So this is your Google Maps, and you can time it on how long it takes to load. So that's Maps. I can click on search here or use the voice function to talk to it. cancel, and you can search whatever you want here to go, and that's your maps right there. So you can just exit out using the menu button out of any app. And so I've got Spotify, TuneIn, a music player for my music, YouTube, radio. So it comes with radio pre-installed on it. So that will launch the video. I'm in a concrete underground parking lot, so it's not going to be very clear. And I'm going to try not to play music for too long for copyright issues. But there you go. So you got that. Now, for the steering wheel functions, so let's go to here. So I put the volume to minimum on the device right now. So I'm going to turn up the volume using this key. And there you go. And you see the reaction there using this. I can also change channels using the up and down arrow on the steering wheel. So I just press it and it skips to the next. Turn the volume up so you can hear it. Back down again. Let's see if this, so pressing the talking guy button takes me to the phone, and you can connect your phone there. And the RT right now is set to different functions. So there's music. I can scroll through. Let's see, what do we got? So AVN, that helps if you want to connect another camera. Radio, DVD, music, video, iPod. And it basically cycles through by pressing this RT button on the steering wheel. So as you see, all the steering wheels buttons are functional and work with the device, which is a big question for people here. So we're back to the home screen, and so I've also got the fast reboot app here. Sometimes when you open up multiple apps, I do feel it lag a little bit, so go through the fast reboot, and let's just do that quick now. And what it helps to do is clear a lot of memory. It tells you how much memory it's freed up. And so what else do you guys want to know about this? I was going to demo. So I've got Waze on here too. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. There's the Waze app too. You're connected to the Play Store. You can download any app you like from the App Store. There you go. Pretty good. Go to the categories. You can see it loads pretty nicely. By pressing this button, the tuner button, N, it goes back and exit. So I was going to, let's look at the navigation. So there is a Navi button here, and by pressing that, I guess it's set to the Google Maps. I must have changed the settings because by default it goes to the native Maps app that it comes with the system, and it is somewhere in the settings that you reassign functions for these buttons. I don't recall right now, so I'm not going to waste your time going through it. But if I should have a shortcut to the navigation. There we go. I've set it up to that too. Okay. It's going to Google Maps. I have to find out exactly where the settings are to change it back to the map. Let me go back here. Let me go to the full apps menu. So you can also easy connect here. You can screen mirror